Hello my lovies! I'm back with another Talkchology, and in this video I would like to talk to you guys about something very interesting. It's about trusting the process of life. Just trusting the process. One of my viewers in one of my Russian subscribers asked me a question. Tatiana, I would like to request for you to make this video because I want to know, how do I prepare for motherhood? How do I prepare to take responsibility as such onto myself? I would like for you to tell me exactly step by step. So the first thing, of course, I told her, and I'm definitely not the person to tell you how to be prepared for motherhood, because I'm 34 years old and I can definitely tell you, I don't know if I'm prepared, if I'm ever going to be prepared, but if it will ever happen, it will happen. I don't know if it will happen. I just feel like sometimes in our society, people expect things of us, people expect things of each other. They want things to be a certain way, and just because you're a certain age, you need to be already giving birth. When is giving birth going to happen? When are you going to do it already? So what I want to talk to you guys about, there's no such thing as being ready for responsibilities. There's no such thing as being ready for anything, because usually things happen as they do, step by step by step by step. Whenever you take the first inspired action towards something, this will lead you to something else and to something else. And this is how we just kind of live, this is how life happens. So from our very limited physical perspective, we're like in a fishbowl. We're like a little fish, tiny little fish, swimming in a fishbowl. Our physical perspective is very limited because we can only draw from our previous experience only in this life, only in this one specific life. Whenever we also have like our higher perspective. You can call it soul, you can call it God, you can call it higher self. Every person has a different word for it, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. So we have another perspective that can see a little bit further than it's our inner voice. It's constantly communicating with us actually through our emotions. So our higher perspective can see things, can see all the variations that are happening, but our limited physical perspective cannot. So the only thing we are left to do is to trust the process, communicate with the inner voice, and take step by step. And this is how life happens. For example, if you are letting your mind, your limited mind, run your life, your rational mind just as soon as you want to do something, your rational mind begins to rationalize things, begins to say, I need to know how it's going to end. I need to know all the variations. I need to know all the steps I'm going to take. Otherwise, I'm going to go crazy. And if you don't have all the steps you're going to take, you're going to become fearful. You're not going to want to do anything. You're going to become demotivated, and you're just going to get stuck and depressed because sometimes things don't work out, and if you don't have it all laid out, you're gonna go crazy because your ego, your mind, it wants to have it all under control. It doesn't work like that. You have to trust the process as it happens. You have to stop rationalizing and just focusing in your head. Whenever you want to do something in life, you will never just be ready for something. It's usually, you get a thought. All you have to do is be inspired by that thought and take action immediately towards that thing. That's the first step. All we can do is take one step at a time, one step at a time. And this is how we eventually get to desired destination, or we can give birth to a new destination in our mind, whatever it is that we want to get to. So just trust the process. Take one inspired action, take one step, and be okay with that. You don't need to know the whole ladder. You don't need to know the end of it. You just need to know that you're here right now, and all you have to do is take this one step. This next step will inspire you to take another step, and then another step. And just trust whatever new step you take, you will be inspired to take the next step. You don't need to know what it is. There's no need for you to know what the next step will be. Just trust this process. Just kind of go with this flow of trusting yourself, trusting your soul, trusting your inner voice. It will always guide you into the direction where you need to go. Another thing that I wanted to tell you, there is no such thing as mistakes. There's no such things. That's what your mind, your limited mind wants you to believe. Oh, I better not take this thing because what if it's a mistake? What if that's a mistake? If we always think things are a mistake, we will never get anywhere. So what we have to do is just trust and know that there is no such thing as a mistake, because everything will give you some kind of experience. Everything will take you to the next step. There's no such thing as getting it wrong at all. So forget that idea. Just trust the process. Trust the process as you go. You will never be ready for anything. Just take one step at a time. That's the best thing we can all do. So I hope that this video was fun for you guys. I wanted to let you know to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, because I actually post a lot more on Instagram than I ever do on Facebook. Facebook, I'm just tired of a lot of just too much social media for me. So I just try to stay focused on Facebook for them and Instagram for the most part. I also share like my Instagram stories, just little pieces of my life from time to time. Try to do it more often right now. So follow me on Instagram, Tatiannamania. And if you have any requests for me to do certain kind of videos, I would love to do that. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.